Hello, good evening. Today I'm going to be speaking about my experience with my 7 days fasting. And this video, I think it will stay here so you can check it out later if you don't have time. But for those that are joining, thank you. Thank you for joining, for being here. It means a lot to me that you can have the time to listen to this lady. Fasting is a very I think not so known practice, but at the same time is a practice that has been in the beginning of our, I think, understanding of human life. We have been fasting, like in the spiritual text. Fasting is a very important part of developing certain kind of spiritual connection. So fasting has so many benefits, and most of the time we have been focused on the more physical aspect, but fasting has a lot more to give than just, for example, cleaning the body or helping you to lose weight. It has so many parts where this sensitivity or other senses start to get more strong, and they work in a different way. And it's also very interesting how day by day the mind, the thoughts are also getting clearer and clearer. I have been doing the 7 days water fasting, taking a master plan that is very popular in Peru among the shamans there that are working with master plants like ayahuasca. And Ajo Sacha is a very popular plant to clear energies. As many of you maybe have been noticing, there has been two very important astrological events with two eclipses. One was this 21, the last one, and these waves of energy has been pushing us to clean, to detox, to reflect about our inner world, and at the same time to bring that inner world to a physical manifestation of how we want to live our life. And it's been a very beautiful, chaotic moment, I feel, for a lot of people. A lot of people that is very sensitive has been already receiving a lot of information and adjusting to this new vibration that we are entering. It's a very high vibration, and many people, I feel, is going to be awakening after this big astrological events. And fasting has been a very good tool uh, to help me to go through this like cleaning process. I did this as a part of the practice that I have of self-love. I'm working now with a new teacher. His name is Guillermo, and he is in that understanding of we need to practice self-love. This is something I have started before I met him, and this is very beautiful that more and more people are feeling the call, and also the understanding of what self-love means. That is the most important part of our healing, is to love ourselves. And that work that we do sometimes, like with plant medicine, it's helping us to regain that power, to regain that holiness in our hearts, so we can continue like expanding into love and not staying with the broken hearts. Fasting, it has been also a tool for me to receive direction, because when you are not entertaining your body with food, then all your other senses, they start to have more time to do other things, like for example, your mind gets clearer and clearer day by day, and to receive answers to certain situations in your life, it's happens much more easy. During these days of fasting, every day I was receiving a very clear instruction of what I needed to do for the process that I started to do this diet, which was to cleanse my body, to give my body the time as well to self regenerate, to reset my energy, to disconnect as well my energy field from other kind of energies that sometimes I receive during my work in the retreats, in the ceremonies, from the people that comes, and that it also sometimes we get affected. So we need to clean as well our energies, and the very fast way to clean your energy field is with fasting. In Peru, we have so many different plants with the different purposes, and the way how we connect with the plants is through fasting. So we prepare a tea of the plant that we intend to connect or establish a relationship where we are going to exchange, like, yeah, we will give up certain things in order for the plants to help us to heal, and that the plants can also help us to raise our vibration and clean our energies. So the fasting, it is important because everything that you put in your body contains information, and that's why like consciousness is coming now to all the aspects of ourselves. Like consciousness come into our physical bodies with understanding that there are certain things that are not good for our bodies, and there are other things, and the way how we can figure it out that is through reconnecting with our body. And for me, a way to reconnect with food again is by stop eating and to listen to what my body is needing. And as well, the after coming from a fasting, like the things that you are called to eat are different and different. And sometimes people that has come to Peru to do this kind of fastings, and they try to go back to eat like unhealthy things. They sometimes experience like problems in the stomach because their bodies now has get used to eat healthy and eat good food, and it is meant for your body to tell you like when something is wrong. So you feel your body sending you signs of uncomfortness, so you can listen to it. But most of the time we ignore these signs. When you're fasting, you can feel how your body starts to relax. I remember in the beginning, the first 3 days are not the easiest. Is when like your body is fighting all the, I can say, addictions that we create because like I've been healing a lot, like eating disorders that are not connected with not eating, but more with emotional eating. And fasting has helped me to regain control over that part of myself and observe the feelings that I'm carrying. And instead of trying to cover up these feelings with the food, then I can sit and observe them and feel them and allow them to give me the message that I need to hear. So fasting is not only to clean the body, like from all the food waste that we can have in our bodies, and also from cells that are like not good anymore, that can be repaired or replaced, but also for the emotional cleansing. When you're fasting, also emotions arise, and it is important when you do this kind of fasting to start slowly. Like for people that hasn't done fasting, I will first invite you to try to fast one day. And there are many different ways of fasting. There is dry fasting where you don't drink water, where you don't eat anything. There is a fasting where you can have liquids. And then there's also the intermittent fasting. And that is all very popular in Peru. And in the Amazon, for example, the fasting is a very powerful way of cleaning and connecting with the plants, because as I was mentioning, everything that you put in your body has information, and we put so many things, and we are constantly like bombarding our bodies and our minds as well with so much information that we wonder like why our bodies get tired or sick, why we have a pain on the back and the shoulders and the necks, why we are so full of stress. And this is because we don't let ourselves to take a break and to breathe, and let our system to also to calm down, because we don't practice self-love. And this is something that the fasting has also, and the plants has been helping me a lot, that as part of my journey of loving myself, that I need to give myself as well the opportunity to have breaks from everything, mental breaks from information that I need to clean, physical, emotional, where I can be present with the things that I carry. And when we are doing fasting with master plants, the one that I was doing now with Ajo Sacha, that is a plant to cut negative energies, to clean energetical parasites from your energy field. And because I work as a shaman with ayahuasca ceremonies and plant medicine ceremonies, many times I also can catch things from the participants or from the spaces that we are. And a way to clear our fields is through this practice of fasting. And it's for all kinds of like healing practices that it helps. If you practice Reiki, if you're doing energy work, shamanic work, and you are healing people, then always it will be a possibility where you may need to clear your energy. And when we are doing the fasting with master plants in the jungle, it's like we are uploading also our batteries, our like healer batteries, with the energy of the plants. So when we are fasting, we are receiving that information of the plant, and through the time that we spend in isolation, that information start to be like decodified in a, how can I explain it? You start to have dreams where maybe the spirit of the plants appears and explains to you like how can you use this plant like in a better way, or how can you do healing, how can you call the plants, maybe you receive a song, the song of the plants. In our shamanic tradition, we believe and we know that every thing that exists it's created by a song, that everything has a song. And when we are spending time with the plants, we are able to listen to that song. And when we get in tune with that song, that's when shamans receive their healing tools that they will use during ceremonies. For example, to call those spirits of the plants that will do the healing during the ceremony. So fasting can also be beneficial for the people that is learning, about spiritual practices. And the best fasting that you can do is also with praying to your waters. Doing it, I invite you to try it. And now that we are in this time of eclipses, to do one day of fasting, and you will have only 3 glasses of water during the day, one in the morning, and you will pray and meditate to that water. Then you will drink it, and you're not allowed to bring your phone. You can journal, you can paint. You shouldn't be like visiting people or letting people to come to visit you, but it's a day of full presence and where information about you it will come. So you need to be there, like spend time with yourself to receive. The glass can be 250 milliliters. I don't recommend to drink a lot of water during the fasting because you can flush out the minerals that you need. And somehow it's much easier not to drink so much water when you're fasting. But if you have never done it, the best is just to do 1 day and then slowly increase for 2 days and then 3 days. I have been doing this kind of fasting since the beginning of this year with 1, 2, 3 days, and this was the longest now, 7 days, because I'm preparing for 1 month diet where I'm going to, yeah, go full, not 1 month fasting, but with a lot of fasting, let's say. So I'm preparing myself mentally and also my energy. When is the best time in a woman's monthly cycle to... And this is a very good question, Timia. It's not good when your body is preparing, like in the ovulation time, it's not good. And it's also not good, like after your period. During your period is good. It actually, you can help your body and your uterus to heal, like I will recommend for women that are trying to have kids as well to try this and to also know that there are some plants that are good for women to do fasting. Like for example, this Ajo Sacha plant that I was doing, it's being very good to clear like certain I don't know the medical terms, but it helps to clear the uterus. Like I have a baby 2 years ago, so my uterus is still, I think, healing. It takes many years to go back. And this plant has been like very good. I felt it working on myself. And then there is also Bobinsana that is also working in the uterus a lot, and it's very good for women and for certain like hormones that it has. But yes, during the period is a very good time to do fasting, and also just before, the ovulation of after the period has passed, or 1 week after the period, because you need the minerals for your body. And it's always important to know, like after breaking the fast, that you need to give your body electrolytes. So normally, like in the Amazon, we break it with lemon and salt, and we have that. And you can have a vegetable broth to start like coming back into food, and then slowly adding like fruits or soft things like purees. And I was also having broth with the broken eggs, like I was breaking the eggs on, and I'm feeling very good. I have seen like my skin shining more, my eyes shining more, my my hair shining more, and I have been feeling like all my body like also like changing, and feeling like inflammation has left from some spots in my body, and also like clarity, because I was sometimes having some brain fog, and I know that is the time when I need to clean. And yeah, now I feel like very clear, and that I can now take better decisions. Paula is asking, and Lorena is asking also, is it good to water fast before a diet? Like, you're going to come for a 1 month diet, Lorena. So for you, not totally to fast, but like to start to do maybe like intermittent fasting with a little bit like salt, because then you will not have salt like for 1 month. So it's okay to have like a little bit more before you will go to 1 month diet. When you diet Ajo Sacha, did you drink tea or leaves or roots? Did you open the diet with the ceremony? Yes, I did. I have my teacher here with me, so he did the technical part of the plant, Paul, and I usually drink the roots. I scrub the roots and I macerate them one night and then drink it in the morning. Usually it is like during 3 mornings when you're doing a diet with the master plant. You don't need to drink every day. It's normally just the 3 first days, and then you're in the diet as long as you keep like not eating salt, and not having sugar, and eating, meat, having sex, alcohol, then you are in the diet. And you're very welcome to ask questions. Um, I also have experienced a lot of vivid dreams during this fasting time. It was very important messages actually that I needed to receive. Like it was messages about retreats and things that will happen and that they happen. So it was very good to see that like my dreams were working. And some people have this gift of seeing future through their dreams. I have sometimes, and I kind of it was missing for a bit, but now after these 7 days it came back, and I am very happy that I'm able to be aware of my dreams and remember my dreams. Yes. What else I can share with all of you? Maybe you want to write a little bit. 3 days fasting is also very good. If you can sustain it after 3 days, it's easier for the body to maintain the discipline. And it's a matter of discipline to do it, to put your intention, why are you doing. For me, to keep like the commitment and the discipline, it has to go like beyond just like that I want to clean my body only, but like for example, like having the master plan, like adding this sacred element, to the fasting. It's much more easy to keep the motivation, like because I asked also this plan to help me to release certain energies, to cut certain energy from my like energy field, and also to release certain things, and also to welcome certain things that I want to welcome in my life. So this for me, it gives, an extra element for like doing this fasting with a higher purpose than just like the physical part, but also like understanding that you are doing this like willingly, and that you're giving up like a certain kind of comfort in order to receive good things for yourself. That's why I say like fasting is a good practice to love yourself, because you're letting your body to breathe, and you're giving yourself the time to process your emotions, to observe your emotions. You are giving your brain also the time to clear. And one invitation that I can do is, to also do fasting with your thoughts. Every day you can do that, to try not to have any negative thoughts. Yeah, this is a fasting of only having positive thoughts, and see how it goes. So you cut all the negative thoughts, and also you can do a fasting of emotions, cut all the negative emotions, and focus in really loving yourself. Vesna is asking, what's the name of the plant that cleans sexual energy? This is Ajo Sacha, and it's also good to clean like energetical parasites, and for ladies to clean their wounds from previous energies from previous partners. That because women, we receive in our uterus the energy, and our uterus, if it's strong enough, will transmute the energies, but if not, it will just keep the energies. And women normally transmute that energy through the orgasm, but if a woman didn't reach that level, then the energy of your partner will get stuck in your wound. So this is a very interesting subject when you do these kind of practices to clean. I remember before my diets with the master plan, pain in my period, and I used to have irregular period and long days. And after my diets, all my period got again like normal for the first time. So now it's always in the same time. I don't have any like moods change. Like I don't feel angry or sad, because sometimes it can happen that. So I normally get surprised by it, and I enjoying. Like I don't have any discomfort feeling, with it. And this is all because of the plants that they've been helping me to keep myself. Would love to hear more about diet and how it feels worse compared to other plants. Ajo Sacha is one of the most common plants, and it's also very powerful plant. It's the plant that everybody begins to work with because it's for energy cleaning, to release parasites, and also to give strength to the immune system. Ajo Sacha means wild garlic, and it helps with the diseases that are connected with the respiratory system. So it has actually many uses, but in the shamanic practice, because it helps to clear negative energies and parasites, and also brings protection. It's like a repellent also against negative energies. So it depends, you know, like all the time that you have when you're doing diets and why you're doing diets, the plans that you will be given. Like if you come for 1 month, that normal will be to begin with Ajo Sacha to clean, and then after that, the shaman or plants will like pick you, to see what is the next plan. It's advisable to do the diet during normal working days. Yeah, at work, it's not so good because you are open. So the ideal is to be at home without like zero human contact when you're doing it, because you're opening your energy and you're releasing energies. So you can also catch up energies. So the best is to do it maybe when you are back home, like from 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. That's also a way of fasting too. Like that means after 6 you don't eat anything until 6 a.m. You can also like put an intention, a prayer, like give your fasting to some kind of healing that you want to receive. And that is, as well to do work. But then you need to do it for a longer time to feel like more benefits, Winnie, if you want to do that. And at least to have 1 day a week, if you can, to do full fasting. The energy of spirit of Ajo Sacha. All the plants have both spirits, like all the plants have masculine and feminine. But it depends which part of the spirit of the plant likes you the most, how they will present to you. Like for me, it has been a mix of feminine and masculine, but I have encountered mainly masculine spirits in the plants. But the male shamans will tell you like they have met more female spirits. For example, the spirit of ayahuasca, it's a woman, it's an anaconda, but it also has a masculine aspect, which is the chakruna, the light. It's a female part, bringing the light into the experience. So ayahuasca also has the masculine energy in it. Normally, the master plants diets are performed in the jungle. And we are planning to do some diets with the local plants here from Europe, but for next year. For this year, we are going to have in November and then in the beginning of January. If you want more information, you can send me a private message and I can send the links to check more. This is our 1 month events in Peru, and also we'll have in the summer available in Europe. But if you people don't want to be here in the winter and you want to spend it doing healing, then you're very welcome to join us in Peru. I love to do it in the beginning of the year because I feel like it's a good way to clean and to detox from the day that just we're leaving behind, and to make space to plant seeds, on us of the things that we want to manifest in the year that is coming. And it's a way also of growing, diets are a way to cultivate also certain spiritual gifts like humbleness, patience, compassion, because you are willingly giving up a lot of things that are keeping you in your comfort zone. When you are going to the jungle, you're isolated, you have a space that is very humble, that is connecting you with the energy of the plants of the jungle. And the plants are always having the vibration of love, high vibration. And the plants only wants to remind us that we are high vibrational beings that we have a lot of love, a lot of light, and that we need to remember. And healing is that becoming holy again, becoming like back to our holiness, healing our broken hearts, getting in touch again with our intuition, with our spiritual part. And when we are reconnected, and we are awake, we are conscious, then we can take care of this planet. But all of this starts with loving first ourselves, because when you love yourself, you don't have time to do bad. You want to do good always. You like, Luis is saying she likes coca. Yes, coca is also a sacred plant in the Andes in Peru, and it can also be a spirit that is used for protection. It depends a lot of the time. You're asking how long into the diet did it take to feel a clear connection to the plants that is working. It depends, for example, it is very important when you are doing a diet to clear your your own energy. This normally is done in ceremonies, like where the shaman is like a gardener and he's cleaning the space within you where the plant will be planted, where the seed will grow inside of you. So it is very important for feel this connection, that all of these steps are taken, that your energy is clean, that your energy is centered, that the seed is planted. And then the other part is you like focusing, like putting the intention of, for example, when you drink your plant, that you meditate for like maybe 20 minutes, what you can, but try to disconnect from everything to establish that connection, to speak with the spirit of the plant in the time when you're spending in your hood, like that's how we call it in the jungle, in your space in the jungle. And yeah, praying, writing, they come a lot in the dreams. And the most important is believing in the spirits of the plants. Because when you are taking this plant, it's like the master plants is like you're building a relationship. And in order for us to build a good relationship, then we need to spend time with each other. And also to put the attention that the relationship needs so you can get to know each other. So that is why we are isolated, we are not in contact with other people, because we want to put that attention into this plant. And we need to believe that that spirit is there, that is listening to us and is actually within us and is speaking from inside of us. But for that, we need to disconnect from the distractions. And that is why, all the elements in the diet are helping in to create that connection. Some plants are easy to connect sometimes in the ceremonies, when the shamans call the spirits and you can see the spirits and they will interact with you. Other times, the plants wait. Sometimes they test us to see how much patience, trust, faith we have, in them before they will start like showing. Like some of my diets, I have been receiving like what I was needing, like just the last moments, like sometimes the last hours of before finishing my diet, when I was receiving what I was asking for. So it's sometimes it happens that the plants, the spirits also like put you some tests. It depends of the plant as well. But yeah, it is a very interesting way to connect, with the magic of the shamanic wisdom from the Peruvian Amazon. And this is how shamans have been studying plants for many years, hundreds of years. Taking them, spending time with them, and these are the plants that have been sharing with shamans how to heal. And yes, this is a practice that now is expanding, spreading, and it is important for people to know that it has been always there. Like we have known this for many years, for hundreds of years, that fasting, for example, is healing us. That many times the problems that we have starts in the energy, in the emotions that we didn't process. And once all of these are clean, that we can feel good ourselves again, the depression goes, the stress goes, mental problems goes, some kind of diseases that doesn't have explanation also they go. And yeah, you can regain, a life where you are feeling balanced, connected, where you are awake and conscious, not only of like your physical part and aspect, because that is also one good effect of the plants is really that we need to take care of ourselves, of our bodies, and also the way how we speak with ourselves, how we feel with the different emotions that we have and how we process them, and how we are thinking as well. So the plants are helping us to understand all of these aspects of ourselves so we can have that balanced life that we all want. Sometimes like we focus too much in one part, in cultivate one part, and that's when we get out of balance. Like when we're too spiritual or too materialistic or too mental, too emotional, then we are out of balance. It needs to be all cultivate. And the diets has helped me a lot to gain that understanding of my self universe and how I operate and the things that I have. When you're doing a diet and you are isolated, you can blame anybody for the things that you're feeling because those are your things and you can observe it. Is there anything one could drink or eat during the water fasting that can be useful for personal growth or development? That's suitable for someone completely inexperienced with a lot of letters. The safest plan that I recommend is Bobinsana. And if you will look for this plan online, I will suggest to order leaves, not to order paste, because they kill the whole plant to do the paste. But the leaves will grow again, and to check that is fair trade as well. So Bobinsana is very safe to drink, and it hurts. It helps a lot with opening the heart. And the spirit is teaching us about unconditional love and also self-love. So that's what you can drink and eat. If you will have like a meal a day, then it's like intermittent fasting. And normally we need to remember this rule that everything we put in our bodies has energy. And when we are taking master plants, then everything that we put will also in a way interfere with, the other plant information. So normally are foods that if you think of, they will only be like more physical, like rice, quinoa, potatoes, green bananas. Yes, some shamans and some plants allows you to eat sometimes chicken, but it's all without salt, or fish without teeth on a grill in a banana leaf, also without any spices or salt either. So it depends a lot. Some diets also allow you to have eggs, boiled eggs. What other plants have you diet? I have diet many plants. I have diet Ajo Sacha, chirisanango, bobinsana, negrayao, chuchuasi, Sacha, piñón colorado. Yeah, Remo Caspi, many plants. But my favorite is Bobinsana. Bobinsana is my favorite. I also like Toe, but this is a very sacred plant that you cannot just take like that because you can die with that plant. And yeah, all the time these practices are good if you start with a guide that has the knowledge, especially if you have a lot of things to heal. In the beginning can be a little bit chaotic and you can feel a little bit like lost, but it's important, like it doesn't matter where you are in your journey, that you trust that you want to have a good goal in your life, that you're heading to a good place, and that you always have trust and faith in God, that everything will be good for you, and that you never lose that trust. It doesn't matter how down or broken you can be, always you can raise up, you can transform, you can rebirth, always. It's just a matter of decision and just to do it. It's only one life that you have, and nobody will love you, like yourself. And it's very important to realize that we need to love ourselves. That if the longer that we postpone to wait to be loved, to do certain things that we need to do, it will be the worst waste of time of your life. So if you feel already that you need to start loving yourself, do it. I invite you to believe in yourself. So thank you today for being here and being part of this journey. I will like the video for those that wants to watch it. And yeah, I will be coming again with some tarot readings. I will give you free tarot readings soon for check how it's going to be the new times for all of you. I will be posting the date. It will be live too. And yes, uh, thank you for your support. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.